Are they the archmages? Archmages.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there's the
Ah.
Archmage,
Oh, archmage.
and they're like, I guess the
Archmagi.
Archmage.
And there's just
Archmages.
Magus.
archmage and then just mages.
Magi.
The magpie.
Magi.
Magi.
I've always wanted to use Magi.
Magikarp.
I mean, that is the actual like plural.
Of wizard?
No.
Of
Of
mage.
mage.
Magi.
Magi, yeah.
I guess they're the Archmagi. Well, I guess there's Magi, and then there's the
Magus.
Archmage.
The Magus.
Yeah. I guess if you have like a meeting of multiple archmagi, it would be that.
Different, multiple groups of archmagi becomes a magus.
Magus, what the fuck?
And then if
Is it
It's a clouder.
a clouder of Magi?
Yeah.
And if they're having soup, it is a chowder of Magi.
Chowder,
Yes.
yeah. It's a chowder magus.
Which is why it's traditional to have clown chowder at any meeting that's a meeting of mages.
I knew you said clam chowder, but I heard clown chowder.
What is that?
I don't know.
What is clown chowder, Steven?
Hey everyone, welcome to Threshold. My name's Steven. We're going to be playing some 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons for you. I've had a lot of sugar this morning, so let's go around and
So
meet.
you're drunk?
Let's go around and meet the players.
Hi everyone, my name is Pamela. I am playing Christine DeMarin, a level 7 fighter, level 2 paladin.
I am Josh. I'm playing Otto Abril, a reskinned level 7 sorcerer who is a master of physics.
Hey, I'm Patrick, and I'm playing Kakuruka, the Birdman from the East. I am a level 7 rogue, level 1 fighter. Yeah.
Hey everybody, I'm Kevin. I will be playing Vel, Vayin, Transmotavan, Tartaric Valerius the 13th.
What's your
Pick
real
any
name?
syllable you want. Just real name's Vayin.
Yeah.
But
It's not even Vel.
but
It's
yeah,
bullshit.
don't worry about it. It's fine. Call me Vel.
Alright.
I'm a level 9 wizard. if I didn't
No,
say that.
I was looking to see like if the audience maybe thought for a minute we'd cut to like a 4th camera and Jamie would be there, but he's not.
Jamie's
I mean, if nothing else, or the demon you summoned right before you said, "Hey, everyone," would be there, because I don't know what that weird prayer thing you did was.
Yeah, that was my warm up.
Ah,
Let's play some Threshold. Okay, so as you guys
well,
remember,
that's another cold open.
as you guys remember last time,
My name is Patrick. I like to play D&D.
Alright,
So
guys.
here we go.
All right, we're all a little coffeed and sugared up right now.
okay, so as you remember last time, you guys, there was a little bit of a golem, a little bit of a spirit. What was thought to be a breakout, but turned out to be a kidnapping. Some men, one of which was a former Black Arrow, one was a knight, one was a mage. They had kidnapped Toby, the bound elemental.
The Techniferous Object Imputatus.
Right. As we call him, Toby, the pot and pan monster with the with the face
smiley face drawn
with the
on.
face drawn on it.
I drew a little
face.
picture of him in my book.
He was kidnapped. You guys followed a series of clues to find a secret compartment where he was under the bridge. There was a group of men there who were guarding him. You killed 2 of them. Now, you hypnotized the one guy with suggestion,
Yes.
right? And what were the instructions that you gave him exactly?
Was to return to the Archmage and explain, basically turn himself in with
What?
an explanation.
I had a thought. What is the, how long does suggestion last?
8 hours.
8 hours?
Yeah, it's a long one.
Okay,
Yeah. So he would have been able to get
Great.
back. Yeah.
great.
Yeah. 8 hours.
Now, I don't remember, did you say whether or not he could hurt anyone along the way?
No. It can only be simple.
He
Great.
can't like behave outside of like his nature or like something that's really against like something he would like strongly moral. It has to be a reasonable request that he would just.
It
just turning
it just
yourself
says
into
reasonable
reasonable.
request.
Okay.
So I told him to turn
Okay.
himself in with an explanation.
So you guys packed Toby back up into the boat that they originally got him out there in. And as you were paddling back across the water, you heard the sound of the bells in coming from the towers. of the
Yes.
towers of the city. There's been some kind of great emergency, and that's where we stopped. That's where we ended the session. So I'm going to pick it up right back there. You guys are in the boat. You're paddling. You've just gotten to shore. As you get to shore, things are a little disheartening because the fisherman who you gave that bag of money to is dead.
Oh,
He's been killed, and the guy took the money.
which
Looks
guy?
like-
His other partner? His partner?
No, no, excuse me. I guess both fishermen are dead.
Oh.
This guy who you told to go there, who saw you hand this big pile of money to this fisherman, killed them. And
He killed them before turning himself in.
Way to go.
Oh.
Whatever, just a couple fishermen, right?
Oh my gosh.
so
Wow.
you arrive up on the dock. You see the bodies of these fishermen. Again, there seems to be sort of panic. Not quite panic, but there's definitely something going on in the streets. People are coming out of their houses. There's like hushed conversations. So the city is both loud and quiet at the same time. There's lots of noise, but it's not like it's hushed noise. But there's just a lot of it in mass.
Okay.
You see people kind of coming out of their houses, and there's a crowd gathering kind of close by. So you guys are at the docks. On the docks of the Elysian district, so you can see that there are quite a few people gathered around the large. It looks like there's a gathering happening around a large statue of the large statue of Elysian, which is in the district.
Okay. I'm gonna start heading towards the castle.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pass by, but I'm gonna pass by next to the crowd and listen in on what they're
Okay.
talking about.
Great. You're headed that way. Are
Yeah.
you guys coming
Following
with?
her.
What's kind of everyone doing? Just kind of to get in this mode. Just give me a quick little where your character's headspace is at, and
Get to the castle and see if I can help.
okay. Great.
Yeah, cause alarm. He's probably right with Christine.
Yeah, Vel was already kind of rushing at the end of last episode. I think he's going to pause when he sees that the fishermen are dead because he kind of did that whole thing. I think he's going to think again about Asasic's philosophies that he was entertaining because this is another instance where those men probably just should have died to save other lives. But then he's going to shake himself out of it and follow right on Christine's heels.
Great. And Otto and Toby.
I think Otto is. I think he might be a little too. His mind's probably a little bit too much in academia and logic versus emotion. So I think in his headspace, bringing Toby to the king might be proof that Toby's not responsible.
Okay. Great. Okay. You.
So I think he's following. The
But you don't
others
know what he
until-
would be responsible for yet.
No, but like there seemed to be some implication last episode that
Right.
there was a setup.
Right.
So,
Okay. So
yeah,
you want to make clear that you want to bring Toby along with you, clear
Yeah,
the air.
clear the air, right?
Great. Okay. So Toby is following along. He kind of like shuffles along pretty slowly. He can't like glide along like a steam elemental normally would, so he has to like pick up the pans. So it like has this like clangy motion where it's like he's basically like, picking up. It only looks like walking because he's picking up one set of pots, and they're not really pots. They're like metal, but I call them pots. At a time, they're like. Clunk, clunk,
I imagine
clunk.
they're like two saucepans that the handles have been
Yeah.
like
Yep.
pushed
In my
like,
mind, they're
like
actually
the handles have been pushed up, so he just
Oh,
like
so like the pot handles are like his Achilles tendons.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like
wow.
as he's walking.
I like
That's
that.
pretty good.
Oh, wow.
that's how I drew it.
That's cool.
That
If there's any,
changes
we would love
everything.
some fan art of Toby
That would
here.
be adorable.
If anyone's like, I should draw something while I'm watching Threshold, give us a good Toby drawing. Okay.
And Khan, his new wonderful.
Oh, with the new
robes.
cape. With the new cape. The new one-shoulder cape.
Yes, the one-shoulder
Absolutely.
cape.
Ooh.
Yes, very nice.
Okay, so you head back up. You head up towards the Elysian statue. There's a huge crowd that gathers. A lot of people are crying. A lot of people look like physically distraught. There's a town crier who has a bell and he's ringing it. Gling, gling, gling. He's standing up at the base of the statue. He has like one arm on one of the legs of the statue of the giant bard, and he's hanging off of it. And he says, "Hear ye, citizens of the kingdoms of Carmel! The king is dead! The king is dead!"
Christine, what does it mean for you that the king is dead?
Imagine if your king died.
Oh, that.
We have to go. And
The
Christine
fall
starts,
happened last time a king died for me.
Christine starts sprinting.
As
to the
you-
castle.
Are you wearing your armor?
Yes.
Okay,
So I can't really sprint. I can just move quickly.
great.
Actually, I'm gonna say you'd better hurry. Then I'm gonna slap Christine on the back, and she's gonna be hasted.
Does that double her speed?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm,
Yeah. It's.
But
Here,
do
I
you
can-
still take? Does she still
no, there are
take
no penalties.
dex? But you still take disadvantage
Yeah,
on dex checks,
so-
correct?
So.
Okay.
Yeah, you gain an additional action on each of your turns, so that you can use to attack or dash or whatever.
Great.
That's basically.
Okay.
You
as
also have advantage on dex.
As you guys are walking, you cross along to the main road, and you see a large contingent of Carmel men. Looks like they've been mustered from somewhere. They wear the gold, sort of the gold armor of the king. They carry pikes, for the most part, as well as hide armor. And you sort of see them marching under the banners. There's quite a few. This is like maybe a small army that's sort of being brought into the city. They're marching towards the castle as you head that direction.
So yeah, if Christine wants to, she can move significantly faster than the rest of us now.
Okay. I'm actually. See. Christine is going to. I think Christine is gonna maybe actually stay with the group. Actually, maybe like 30 feet ahead, so just slightly like
Okay.
before everyone else, but still like keeping them like close by,
Great.
just in case.
How long does haste last?
Up to a minute is all.
Oh, okay.
I was basically just trying to shoot her, give her a
okay.
head start.
If it's a
'cause-
minute, then Christine is gonna sprint ahead.
Well, Vel should tell Christine.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, because Christine.
yeah,
doesn't
that was basically my illusions. Like, here, you need to get there as quickly as possible. Go, we'll catch up.
know. Okay.
So,
yeah,
great. So
Christine
you're gonna sprint ahead. So Christine, you're the first one to. You kind of come upon this scene as you head up. If it only lasts a minute, you maybe get a good head start on the party. And your speed's still 30, right? It's not affected. You don't slow down by the armor. The armor doesn't slow you
No,
down.
I
when
don't
you-
think so.
Okay,
No.
great. So you get a good ways into the city. So you're the first one to come across the scene. You pass through the Gate of Courage, and as you're coming up upon the Great Gate of Prayers, right before the tower, you see that there's on the gallows. You see a little scene where a couple of Raven top of Carmel guards. There's kind of a small contingent. There's a crowd that's gathered. You see up on the gallows there is a nobleman. You recognize him from the banquet the other day. It's Morton Griffinrose, who's the master of the purse, and you can see that he's on his knees. He's bound, and they have a guillotine. No, they have an axe. They have a headsman's axe ready with an executioner up there. And Christine, as you arrive, you hear the sort of another. It's a guard with. They all kind of have these helmets on that make it so you can't really see their faces. And he says, "For being found of your crimes of treason against the crown and conspiring to place a false ruler on the throne, Martin Griffinrose, you are sentenced to die." And you can kind of catch him, and he is saying like, this doesn't make any sense. A false ruler? What are you talking about? She's the daughter of the king. It's her place. And some guard like kind of kicks him. And some of the people in the crowd kind of are like, what's going on? You hear like a guy who's just sort of next to you. You hear him say like, yeah, it sure is them right. Trying to place a false ruler on the throne. It's a good thing the Carmel soldiers were there. And then with a huge swing of the axe, Morton Griffinrose is executed.
Ooh.
And then they line up what look to be his servants and his household up behind him. They're going to be executed too.
Like his daughter and stuff.
Not his daughter's not here. He doesn't have a daughter.
I thought she was.
You're
next
thinking
to Anastasia.
you're thinking Lisbeth, who is Anton's daughter. Big Griffinrose. Anton Griffinrose. Big
Oh.
Griffinrose.
The other Griffinrose.
Oh, the other.
Yeah.
Okay.
More important Griffinrose.
Okay.
This is like cousin Griffinrose.
I see. I see. Okay.
But all family. Are you going to stick around here for the party to catch up?
This is gonna start a war.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. Christine's just trying to process what she just heard and like figure out. Okay, like what I as a player already know. She's trying to figure out, which is okay. The king died, and it's
You guys all
Yeah,
you guys
we'll
all get
gather.
together. You should talk.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I guess
Kyle's
if you
tired of trying to push his way through the crowd with his small stature, he's jumped up onto the shoulder of Toby and is
actually, Ka might have been able to keep up with Christine because he has the cutting action.
no, because like
Okay.
she was like pushing
Oh,
through.
Yeah, I
but
was barreling
Yeah.
through, and no one's gonna stop it.
Yeah, his
that's true.
Ka's much smaller. so-
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could follow in her wake.
I'm riding Toby's shoulder.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Otto is leading Toby.
Colin,
Come on,
Colin,
Toby!
Colin.
Like by one of his hands, I guess, or something.
Little hot hand.
Yeah. He's like, come on!
Yeah, I guess I'll be following behind
We
the.
must get to the king.
Be following behind Toby, I guess.
Okay. Okay.
So by the time we get there, Mr. Griffin Rose has already been.
Executed.
Yeah, he's already executed, but you can see there's plenty more people to watch get executed as
Oh, good.
sort of as his servants and other people sort of related to people part of his household in the tower are being killed for the same treason.
Oh my goodness. So there's like a row of.
Yes.
Oh man.
Okay. Once I see people getting executed, I'm going to shuffle through my large pockets now and pull out a sending stone. And I'm going to go, Jamie, where are you? People are being executed.
There's no answer.
Jamie, I know. Damn it, he probably left it in his luggage or something.
Okay, so in case you hadn't noticed, they're being executed for treason. My guess is that they're saying that it's treason because they wanted Anastasia on the throne.
Didn't you want Anastasia on the throne?
And now's not the place, Phil.
What about...
I think we need to get into the castle. Anastasia might be in danger.
Ansma and Jamie might be in danger, and Vel's going to turn around and just sprint towards the castle.
Great. You head through the gate of prayers across. The castle is actually the other reason. Past the gate of prayers, there's really just like a long, because we're up in the mountains at this point. There's just like a long, thin bridge that goes to the castle, which makes it incredibly hard to see. You can only fit like 3 people abreast on this thing, leading all the way up to the huge gates of the tower. You can see the tower beyond. The gates are actually, as you approach, the guards open the doors for you guys, especially. But as you guys are walking through the city, you see everyone's head kind of turning at the sort of the side of the golem. The other thing you notice is that there's a large number of guards that are here. It looks like the forces have been populated pretty quickly.
Around the castle?
Yeah. You can also see that some of those guards have. The guards are filing in. Actually, the big contingent of guards you can see is one of many who have been filing in and sort of like taking up post, guarding the castle. Everything's on high alert with the death of the king. You walk through the courtyard, which again, there's lots of people who are crying. There's people who are for a multitude of reasons. There's sort of looks like more guards are sort of like looking. They're doing an investigation. They're looking around for something that is something that's going on. You see that there's a large dent that was punched in a wall. But as you are sort of walking, a couple of guards, a contingent of maybe 6 guards, come up with you to their pikes, and they sort of like point them almost threatening. They say, "Come with us.
What's going on?
You're wanted before the king.
Okay,
You're just in time."
anything we can do to help?
You are led through. They sort of lead you through with their pikes pointed behind you guys as you're led in to the, not the banquet room, but into the big receiving room, the throne room. Inside, you can see it's been set up. There's a little place for King Carmel where you can see that he is lying in his coffin. It's closed up. Because, it's a closed coffin. You can't see the inside of it. You also, however, see that there is a good number of people gathered. It looks like a gathering for some sort of ceremony. And you can actually catch the tail end of it. You see up on the throne, you see Kevin Carmel is standing in front of the throne, and he wears the crown of with the 5 jewels on it for each of the different kingdoms of Carmel. And the rest of the court is in attendance, except for Griffin Rose. So Master of Records is there, Master of Peace, the Archmage is there, the Master of Law is there. They're all kind of there. Different people have like different expressions. Some people concerned, like the Archmage looks rather troubled by all this. Other people look confident. But he's dead. I'm gonna put a line through him.
So the Archmage is there.
Yeah, he's there, and he
Okay.
looks rather concerned about this whole thing. Also there, you see kneeling before Kevin Carmel in his cloak is Marco Suister, and you hear him as he finishes his, and you can see his family are in attendance as well, watching the ceremony with some guards nearby. There's probably there's 108 pikemen that line the sides of this room. And you hear Marco Suister swearing his fealty. He says, "I swear to protect and uphold the laws of the king, and to confirm his rule in the kingdom of Arrow. On this I swear before the gods and fates." And Kevin Carmel says, "Then rise, Marco Suister, and to the east." And he kind of rises and he says, I present to you all, and Kevin Carmel makes eye contact with you guys as you walk into the room. "The Ent of the East, Marco Suister." And people applaud to various levels of. The Archmage doesn't applaud. Fauster doesn't applaud, but everyone's kind of looking around. You also kind of see just slip out the room. You see a man dressed in. He looks dressed in studded leather armor that's designed in a way that it looks like a green dragon helm.
Oh.
It's like green dragon armor, and he has a spear. He has a pike as well. He's a big buff dude, and you see him take sort of a contingent of men out to the side. And as you enter, Kevin Carmel says, "So glad of you to join us, Mr. Marin.
What's happened?
The king is dead. Why don't you tell me how it happened? It seems that he was killed by that golem." And people are kind of shocked, and Fauster looks especially alarmed, a little confused.
I think Admiral blurts out, "Toby could not hurt anyone!"
One of the guardmen behind you says, "Speak when you're spoken to, peasant. You're before the king." And Kevin says, "Yes, please, tell us about how this terrifying golem didn't come into the castle and kill our beloved king last night."
"Impossible! Impossible! He barely has enough strength to lift himself!"
Smiley face bucket.
The master of records, conspicuously absent. I should mention that Anastasia's not there. Elizabeth Griffin Rose is not there. and none of your servants are there as well.
Right now, I think Abril is going to, he's going to step back a bit in the commotion and speak to one of his, he's got a ring around him. And he's going, it's a ring with little, like, it's got a little, like, compass and a little, like,
Okay.
signaling, and he's going to aim it toward Fauster
Okay.
and say, "Friend, what is happening? What has gone on?"
I'll pause this until we get to the.
And he's using message.
So Fauster can respond, and
Whisper back. Yeah.
he whispers back, "I hoped you would know. The golem escaped, and did it do what they say?"
We have reason to believe that there's a conspiracy afoot. We have found him kidnapped in a hidden tunnel under the river.
Otto, I don't think. I think regardless of whether that's true or not, I'm afraid that it's going to be rather difficult to convince people here of that. I think that you should try to get out of here as quickly as possible. If you are to leave
Hey.
with your life,
Please, friend, is there anything you can do? What should I do?
I will help you as best I can. But if I am to continue to help you without starting a full on mage war in the streets, I think that I can do the best for the kingdom by keeping my post here.
Understood. I'm sorry, my friend. I've caused so much trouble by creating this thing.
He says, it's not you. It's not you, Otto. I think that this thing is just a patsy, a convenience in a much larger plot. Meanwhile, Kevin Carmel says, "It's quite fortuitous for you to arrive at this moment. You can, since we've already done one ceremony, perhaps you all would care to bow before your new king."
Wouldn't Anastasia be named queen since she is the heir?
Yes, you would want that, didn't you? I was willing to give you the benefit of the doubt with this golem, but now it seems that you are part of this conspiracy, that Christine Demarin is part of this conspiracy. He kind of says it like in a presentational way. Part of this
Is that why he's
conspiracy.
talking oddly?
What?
What?
Yeah.
Is that why he's talking like?
No, I'm just trying. What are
Okay.
you talking about?
No, you just like kept repeating yourself, and I thought that was part of it. Okay.
No,
never
I'm just trying to think of what I'm going to say.
mind. Sorry.
Jesus.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I thought.
This is why Christine Demarin is here with this golem today. She must be part of the conspiracy to put Anastasia on the throne to give her own claim to Merrington a bit more strength.
Right, and we brilliantly returned with the golem that you're claiming did this job.
Yes, to
marching
try to
straight-
kill me as well.
Yes, that
Guards!
was clearly a well thought out plan on our part.
The guards bring down their pikes. And your words mean nothing here because one man wears a crown,
Yeah.
and there are now quite a few pikes that are beginning to point at you guys.
Okay.
Where's my shadow?
Christine is going to. Does Christine know any of the layout of the castle? Like, would she know where? Like, she knows like where her handmaidens' rooms are. She knows like.
You know that if you're who you're trying to get up to the tower where the rooms
I'm
are.
trying to find my people.
Great.
I
There
want to get my
is.
people and get out.
Vel's going to sidle up to Otto. What do you got?
I think I was going to. I'm sorry, friend. I fear your befriending me has entrenched us all.
Yeah, self pity later. What do you got to get us out of this?
He's going to open his coat up and produce 3 marbles.
There's a exit room to the side. There is a room to the side hall, which will lead you, which will take you down towards the dungeon. When you say, "Where's your shadow?" Kevin Carmel says, if you wish, you can join your companions in the dungeons.
And what about Anastasia?
The usurper, why, she's in the tower.
Okay.
I hope you put a lot of guards on that dungeon, because no apprentice of mine worth her salt is going to be in there for long.
I guess I can't do this without like. We can't be sneaky talking to each
No.
other in this.
Nope.
There's
No.
no way.
No, we're muttering.
Prepare to run, my friends. This is all I can do. And he's going to toss the 3 marbles up to the closest. I think there's some kind of like chandelier or something above us.
Of course.
Great. He throws them up, and as soon as they approach the flame, they burst into a thick cloud of smoke that includes a 20-foot radius around us.
Pyrotechnics.
And smoke pours out from the chandelier across the floor.
I'm gonna say, Ka, we need to get to the tower and get Anastasia. Vel, you and Abriel get everyone out of the dungeons. We'll meet at the docks.
Okay.
So it's gonna be the same. It's gonna kind of be the same route because I got a thing. I got a thing. I got a thing.
I guess we start sprinting off in the same direction at the beginning.
Great.
Yes.
Ninja vanish.
I guess she's probably saying this as we're running.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, do not kill. The guards are just doing their job.
Are you sure you don't want someone with magic to come to the tower with you?
If we're surrounded,
You're all gonna go to the tower. You're all gonna go to the dungeons. There's a route. There's a route where we can.
Okay.
All right.
All right. We're running to the dungeons first.
Yeah, I guess the thick
All right.
smoke starts, and Otto commands Toby to make a path.
In his like small floaty thing.
He just walks through the guards. I
Toby,
think.
Toby just like is pushing them out of the way. They have some spear attacks against him, but it just like passes through the steam. And they're like, he's back! Protect the king! You can see that the pikemen sort of move into a formation. They move in many of them move in a circle formation around the king. As you guys slip out that side room into a hallway.
Yeah.
So you have a choice to get down this hallway.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you sometimes choices to either like sprint or stealth. Sprint means you're just like trying to power through and like just keep your speed up to try to go as fast as possible. Stealth means that you're trying to like move through these hallways a little bit more secret espionage style.
Okay. You know, me and my full plate. That will work out great.
I'm pretty much gonna advocate for sprinting unless someone tries to stop me.
Yes, I think.
Lots of
Okay,
honest
well,
women.
What is our first encounter, I guess?
Sorry, Con.
So you exit this room and there's a long
killing us.
a long hallway that is between here and the banquet room, which will be the next room. You can sprint or you can stealth.
Is there anyone in there?
There's always kind of people potentially around every corner.
Okay. For this hallway, I think we're gonna sprint.
Great.
Yep.
Yes.
Everyone give me a con check.
Oh,
Con check.
7.
16.
9.
6.
Okay,
Christine's doing
great. You guys
Hands in
sprint.
pockets.
You sprint down the hallway and make your way to the banquet room.
Okay.
You enter this banquet room. The guards are hot on your trail, moving down the hallways. They're after you.
Okay.
There's a large shelving unit on either side of the door, sort of behind you guys, like a large bookcase kind of thing. As you rush through the door into the large banquet hall, it's the banquet hall you recognize from the previous night. Shelves line the walls, and a rug rests on the floor. You can see a hallway across to the far side, which leads you sort of out to the courtyard.
Now's the time. Chamber pot.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'll cast telekinesis on myself. And yeah, I'm going to, as we're running by, the chamber pot starts glowing, like there's some lines start glowing in blue, and I just kind of, as we're running by the bookcases, I'm going to grab them telekinetically and push them down in the path
Great.
of the guards that are chasing us. Yeah. Run.
So great.
Holding the chamber pot on.
You guys run out as you hear the guards, move these bookcases, let's go, they went through here.
It's working.
You exit the hall the other side. and the route you're going to have to take is going to get you. You're going to have to get up onto the castle wall to run along it for a little bit.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Yes.
Athletics or acrobatics? You can make a check.
Athletics.
Unless someone
I don't
else has
have
something else.
Acrobatics.
I don't have either of those. Here we
Ooh.
go.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I guess.
At any time, you guys can, if you have a better solution for these problems than acrobatics or that takes
So we're
one
running
round.
along the wall.
So
Well,
Natural 20 acrobatics.
Oh my goodness. You are
you like jump on the battlement under.
Natural 20. Athletics.
What? No.
29.
That's a 10.
That is
Acrobatics.
a.
Can
Ooh,
I?
acrobatics.
Old man.
8,
What do you roll, old man?
7.
I'm gonna
What's your-
grab Otto as I like jump up there and like kind of like
You use your
hoist him
dex
over,
still, so
over
that
my
would be
shoulder
Oh, 9.
because he's smaller than Belle and he looks old. And she's just gonna like basically like carry him like this across the battlement.
Great. You get up.
Cast spells backwards over her shoulder.
You get up onto the castle wall.
Okay.
You guys get up
Can
there.
I do a flip?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You can do all the flips.
You just like
Yeah. Perfect.
Diddy Kong noises from Diddy Kong 64.
Exactly.
Great. You're up on the castle wall. This battlement stretches from the primary keep where you guys are to the old tower behind. The castle wall is carved to look like lions. You see from up above that crossbowmen have their crossbows leveled at you guys as you're running. There's going to be 2 combat rounds. It's going to take you 2 combat rounds to run from one end of the battlements to the next part of safety.
Okay.
Okay.
So, if anyone, I'm going to make, at the end of the first round, I'm going to make an attack against you, and at the end of the second round, I'm going to make an attack
Okay.
against you.
Great.
Okay.
Val, Otto, can you do something to block those?
Booyah!
You hear them pull back there.
Yep. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Like as I see them pull it back, I'm gonna reach. And my staff is gonna come out of a pocket, and it's gonna. And I'm going to stone shape, and a good 5-foot portion of the battlements just flows up to form a wall in front of us, between us and the.
Does full cover? Yeah. So that means full cover. So I can't do anything. Ooh, but you've permanently shaped
Yeah.
part of the Raventop Castle.
That's
wall.
just permanently shaped like that.
That was cool.
So the first round of how far does that go?
That's a 5-foot cube, so no more than 5 feet in any dimension. So it's just like a 5-foot tall. So we'd probably have to duck down under it a little bit because it's
How long?
5 foot tall, 5 foot wide.
Okay, great. So you're gonna do it as they fire at you.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say since you guys are running through it that I'll take disadvantage on
Okay.
this roll.
That's fine.
Moving targets.
Yeah, move and because the wall is only a small.
Yeah, it was just like a quick like.
Here we go. I better do it like this.
I like the idea of some of them getting like ready to fire, and it's like.
Yes.
Yeah. And it probably looked pretty surreal from their perspective.
I could have swore I.
What the heck? Sorcery.
Damn you.
Oh wait, okay. So does 13 hit anyone?
Nope.
No.
Okay,
Just barely misses.
13. Okay, I think
Can
that's
I give Otto extra protection? Can I give him my? Because I have the.
that's gonna be my
protection
highest. That doesn't matter.
Okay.
The
miss
wall,
all.
the missiles hit the wall mostly, protecting you guys from a couple of big shots. You're about halfway across.
Yep.
30 feet away is the next hallway.
I guess as we're sprinting, I'm going to use my telekinesis to try and pull a crossbow out of one of their hands.
You
I-
do so.
Yeah, I can do a contested strength check, but
You want to do a contested strength check?
I mean it's my spellcraft versus their strength. So
Let's see it. Oh,
23.
16. So yeah, you rip it out of one of their hands. But you sort of get the impression that ripping it out of singular hands is going to take a while.
Yeah, it's just all I can do.
All right. Here we go. Another round.
Volley.
I'm giving protection to Otto, carrying him.
Whoa.
I love that.
You have your shield up with Otto over your shoulder.
It's like I have I have Otto. Let's see. If we're running this, I imagine we're running like this way, so they're coming from my left. So I have Otto and my shield in my left hand, so it's my dominant hand.
Okay.
Sure.
And so I'm like,
Great. Anything else, or am I just gonna?
I think
Great.
Before, as they're casting their things,
I already used my action.
Otto is reaching through his jackets and pulls out a bag of what looks like invisible sandish, like mist,
Okay.
and he like tears the string off and just dumps it on himself and Christine, very like just haphazardly. And as the sand and like the liquidy sand trickles over us, we both vanish. And
Christine?
Otto,
what was that? Oh yeah, I don't know what that was.
you see it kind of flow over them, and he casts greater invisibility.
wow.
wow.
All right. So what
Twin.
does it do?
Twin
Greater.
greater invisibility.
Twinned greater invisibility.
So what does that do? Like besides just make us invisible?
It just makes us invisible. We can still act
But
and
you can
attack.
But you can attack and stuff
Oh,
while
and stay
invisible.
invisible?
Yes, you can still.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Oh my
How long
gosh.
does it last?
1 minute.
Concentration for a
Okay,
minute.
so that
Yes.
that could probably get us across
Really
the battle.
powerful.
Like,
Todd just
Actually-
made a best friend.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Call with improved invisibility on is a thing of beauty.
All right,
Oh man.
so I got some
Yeah.
crossbow fire coming for you guys.
Send them at me. Get some.
Woo! All right, who wants it?
I'll take it.
just pick.
24.
Ooh.
Okay, that's a.
that would
that's
have
a
got
hit.
me.
15, Vel?
Shield. Think.
Great. Here we go. I got some
Give me some
damage. I got some big old damage for you.
But I can see this guy, so I'm gonna uncanny dodge and half it.
Great. 23 as you're hit with a sort of hail.
Okay, so
Yeah.
like some
And that's
bolts
not half.
come at my way, and like I maybe dodge one or two of them, and then I try to catch one before it like goes into my leg or something, and I catch it just halfway, so it's like it still goes in. I have to like pull it out as we're running. And I take 12.
Yeah, round down. Great. All right, you've made it across the wall. One more volley of arrows goes against you guys. Shoo, just hitting across the castle wall. A couple of it stick into the door as Christine just shoulders her way through the door. Boom. So the door just kind of like bursts open.
Christine, Averill, are you still in front of us?
Yep.
You guys are in a hallway now. You can sprint or stealth.
What
Sprint!
Sprint.
We're already
I
stealth.
guess we're all. Well, I guess
You will
we're
get
We have a stealth
Hang on, hang on, hang on.
Let's stealth, damn it.
Hang on. All right,
okay.
stealth.
Let's,
All right. Yeah, let's stealth. We're both invisible.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
So you
Yeah,
get
we get there and we
advantage.
go, all right,
Yes. Okay.
let's take a moment. Let's try and move through without getting more volleys of crossbows at us.
Or alerting more people.
Also, I am hurt.
No. No.
Well, what do you get?
With my disadvantage on stealth, I guess I get advantage, but then disadvantage, so I just roll 1.
Yeah,
You're
you
Yeah.
invisible.
All right.
Yeah, did you
9.
Okay.
You're still clunking pretty good.
did you put Averill down?
What?
Did you put Averill
Oh.
down?
Maybe once we got through the
I
door.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think once we got through the
I was
door.
just
Yes,
Curious.
I have put Averill down.
Yeah, great. What do we add to this?
Stealth.
Oh,
14.
17.
20.
14 for Val.
9.
17.
Okay, great. Just gonna do 1 for that because you're invisible. As you guys as you're moving through, you hear some guards come in, and rather than like try to sprint past them, you hide up against a wall, duck into a side room. The guards kind of storm past. You hear them looking. You see them opening doors. At one point, Christine, one of them, is like looking right through you, right in your face. Thinks maybe he hears something, and then moves on.
Can I be like on the ceiling, like doing one
Yeah.
of those like spread, like maybe a feather, like
No, you got a 20. There's no
Okay,
feathers
okay.
dropping. No, you're totally.
okay, feather
stealth.
drops and then like I snap it with my beak.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
As you guys are running, everyone give me a perception check.
16.
16 as well.
11.
17.
Great, everyone but Ka, you guys hear up ahead You hear the sounds of like a large group of people marching through a large group of guards as they sort of march through the halls trying to find you guys.
Okay.
You're gonna have to hide.
Okay.
There's a closet nearby. You can hide in.
Yes.
So those of you guys who listen, you can have advantage on this stealth roll. Ka, you don't need it.
Yeah.
I just get a regular roll.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
20.
17.
16.
Well, I'm glad we had advantage.
Yeah, me too.
That's 14.
And
16.
great. So you guys go into a closet, and it's full of old cloaks and extra like linens and things. As you one-time unit, and as you guys are sitting waiting in there, you see that the guards go right past you. They didn't hear a thing.
Okay.
Lovely. All right. As you guys are in there, you hear you can see through the crack in the closet door that there's some stairs that go down into the barracks, and you hear a scream coming from below. It sounds like Lori.
All right. Once the guards, once they're a safe distance away and we wouldn't be detected, Christine's gonna bolt out the closet, like come on, and head downstairs to the barracks.
Right.
Great.
Are they still invisible?
No, it's been more than a minute.
Okay.
As you come out of the closet, you're visible again. As the sand sort of like loses its sheen.
I
Yeah.
imagine like in the closet, Christine put one of the cloaks like over her armor, pretending to be a
Kai grabs Otto and it's like,
Friend.
what is this?
Lovely. You're going down a set of stairs. You guys want to sprint or stealth? You're starting to get a little tired. It might be more difficult to sprint than to stealth.
Stealth.
I think we're continuing to stealth since
Great.
that's been the mode we've taken so far.
All right, disadvantage now.
Nat
Two.
20.
20.
2.
Okay.
Stealth machine.
Oh yeah, 7.
Is there a spell to make things quiet?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know it. But it's
Pretty
pretty basic magic. I should learn that.
Well, especially if like, like clunking around in full plate.
Yeah.
It's called remove armor.
It's called Christine will die then.
She's still pretty tough without
you
her
have a good
armor.
constitution, don't you?
Still a fighter.
That's great. It's 15.
You have second wind. You're
And
okay.
you do slow. You have to like go extra slow to be cautious as you guys are moving down the stairs to be silent, Christine, because of your armor.
Yes.
So, as you're moving down the stairs, don't apologize to me. I'm not the one with time units on my head.
I know, but I don't know how many time units we have.
Time units.
As you guys are moving down the stairs, you can hear more and more screams. You come into the you come down into the barracks. You see that there's a couple of guards, and they're attacking Lori, who's down there. She's trying to fight them off, but it looks like this has been going on for a little while.
How many of them are there?
3.
There's 3.
Yeah,
Wait.
3.
Refresh me. Who's Lori again?
Lori is one of Pamela's handmaidens.
Okay, I thought she was. I couldn't remember if she was
There's
one of the.
Christy and Lori. Christy's
Yes.
the one who's like.
Christy's the one that we've seen more.
That's.
yeah,
I
Lori-
remembered Christy.
Yeah,
I didn't
Lori's
remember
the other
Lori.
one.
Lori's
Okay.
the other one. Lori is more like I've put my 2 handmaidens in 2 categories. Christy is the one like that I take out. She's more of the
Meanwhile,
fighter.
she's being attacked.
All right.
Right. How many?
3.
3.
Okay. Well, as soon as we walk into sight, one of those is getting slammed up against the ceiling by telekinesis.
Great. What does that do?
So I'm going to attempt to grab him,
Okay.
and then he's going to make an opposed strength check.
Oh no. Okay. Oh, that's not bad. 17.
Rolled a 1.
Oh, your pot shorts.
Damn it! It was working so well.
Right as he like picks up his feet and they sort of turn towards you guys. The rest of you guys can take an action.
Christine is gonna sprint and then just like use her shield and like try to bash one in the head.
Okay.
To knock
Great.
him out.
Oh, that's a hit.
Yeah. So. That is 11 damage, non-lethal.
Okay. Yeah. You knock him out. Ooh.
I'm gonna use my second attack to knock the other one out. It's a 19 to
Oh.
hit.
Okay.
8 damage.
Okay. That's not quite enough to knock him out. Ka, Avril. Kyle, you should have gone first.
Yeah.
That's
Probably
okay.
do this whole thing.
Sorry.
Well, Christine told me I can't kill people, so I'm trying to think of what I'm gonna do.
Well, you can still use like the hilt of your sword to knock them out.
Nice.
Yeah, you can
I
deal
can
non-lethal.
At any time, you can choose to deal non-lethal.
Okay, yeah.
It's
Then
just
I
the same as a normal attack. You just are dealing
Yeah.
the non-lethal instead of lethal damage.
wait. So you hit one? I'm sorry.
I knocked one out, and then the other one is like
There's three
almost
total.
gone.
One of them was almost levitated, but is actually okay. One is knocked out, and one of them is almost knocked out.
Okay, I'm following Christine, and I see that the other one, the second guy, didn't land, so I'm gonna try to do some non-lethal.
Cod, do you have a second attack?
Not yet.
Rogues don't get a second attack.
But he has a level in fighter.
Oh, fighter, right.
20,
So yeah, that's a big ol' hit.
27. Yeah.
Big ol' hit.
Groovy. Wait, do I roll damage for non-lethal?
Yeah,
Oh.
same. It's just the same.
It's
though,
the
just a
same. You
different
just say
category.
it's
You're just
non-lethal
saying it's
Oh,
damage.
it's non-lethal, 5 damage.
Yeah, that's
and,
enough.
And sneak attack. Yeah. She's preoccupied.
To get you a blackjack.
Knocks down on the ground. There's one more.
I'm gonna turn to the last one and go, where is...
No,
No.
Admiral's
you've
turn.
acted too many times. It's Averill's
Talking.
turn.
Talking doesn't count as an act.
Yeah, you're right. You can talk. Just talk while Averill's doing something.
All right.
Great. Averill pulls out it's a big magnetic ball of a bunch of rocks and stones all like stuck together in one ball, and he grabs like a handful off as they peel them off, and he throws them, and they bolt toward the closest man as they kind of whip out and then like suck toward him.
Oh, magic missile.
Magic
Okay.
missile.
As he's doing that, I'm going to turn to the last guard and say, where are my handmaidens?
Isn't
Because Lori's here.
Is
I
it-
guess where is Christy? Where's my other
She's saying this
handmaiden?
as these are.
As these are speeding towards this guy.
Phew. He goes, "What? Who are your handmaidens?"
Who are you?
10 damage.
Boom! And he's unconscious.
There we go.
The stone.
As he falls to the ground, I'm going to turn to Lori and it's like, where is everyone?
There. They're down in the dungeons.
Okay, come on. I'm gonna
Hurry!
I'm gonna kind of grab her and shield her and bring her with us as we head down into the dungeons.
Great.
was Ansma with them?
Yes. Are you taking Lori with you?
Yeah, and I'm gonna.
Yes.
Okay.
As I walk by, I'm gonna kind of wave the staff at her and cast Cure Wounds.
You don't. I'm not trying hit points.
Heals. I heal her a little bit.
For her. Okay. Oh, that was 2, right? Yes. No, that was 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and then it takes you. Great. Okay.
Yeah, one to go down.
One to go. Okay, lovely. So you guys are heading. You guys
Down
are
to
heading down
barracks.
to the barracks. Yes. You are heading down to the dungeons. I have here that it's an acrobatics check, but I don't remember why. I think
Okay.
there was a wall that I wanted you. No, that's later. That's later.
Yay.
So yeah, so you're heading down to the dungeons. I'll say this is a room staircase.
We're continuing to move again?
Yeah.
Down to the dungeons? And are we stealthing or sprinting? Like, are we making that choice?
This I just have as an acrobatics check. If
Okay.
you have something else
Right.
to do, if you have another way to I'm gonna say that it's a ruined staircase.
I do. Okay. I
It's
think as soon as we
not
see the
good repair.
staircase, Otto is pulling out like a vial of red liquid, and he's going to throw it on the floor in front of us. It smashes across our feet, and we all gain advantage on all dex checks and no falling damage over 20 feet. For 1 hour.
What is this? Do
This
you
is
say what this
enhanced
is?
ability.
No. I mean, do you say what this red liquid is?
Oh gosh, he should, shouldn't he? He says.
All right. I'll do it later.
He says something very magical and technical sounding, and Val nods in agreement.
Natural 20. With
Grace!
That makes sense.
advanced
Very clever, Averill.
What did you say it was?
Something very magical and technical sounding. And then Val says, that makes sense. Very clever, Averill.
All right. So acrobatics checks, please.
So we have
Natural 20.
Advantage on.
22. You didn't. You must not have rolled too high.
No, I rolled 16.
Goodness gracious.
Yes,
13.
21.
Great.
13, 21. Great. You guys make it down the ruined staircase. Oh, good. Picking up some
Is there a
time.
railing?
Picking up some time.
I goes down the
I'm
railing.
so worried.
Those
I'm so
tippy
worried we're not going to be able to
Claws,
get
tippy
everybody.
talons.
Steaks. We have steaks. It's good.
You guys are in the dungeons. This is a torture chamber. There's the stench of
fuck?
blood as it hangs in the air. You can see in one of the cells towards the end, along this hallway, you can see evidence of some kind of a magical duel. The bodies of several guards are sort of strewn across the ground in various different half-transformed heads and things. As they're moving down the end, you can hear. Well, let's see. Let's count them. Okay, so you guys can hear some screams coming down from the end and some elvish curses.
All right, know who that is.
Brent.
You sprint down to the end. You see Ansma. She's tied to like some kind of a rack torture thing. She looks exhausted. You can see a torturer is with her. You see her just finishing cutting off a second finger from her right hand, and
Is Christy there too?
no, and several portions of Ansma's, like the side of her head, has been shaved.
Yeah, that
Flayed?
that
No,
no
shaved.
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 There's
Her
a
hair
big-
has been shaved off.
Yeah, that
Maybe
torture.
flayed a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, that torture is going flying against the wall right now.
Okay, great.
Opposed
Strength?
strength check.
Yeah.
24.
Ooh, 16. What do you
20.
do me?
Well, right now I'm just grabbing right now,
Oh,
so
okay.
it's just gonna be and slammed against the wall. Actually, let me make sure.
Is
Really
it
quick.
just the torturer right now?
Yeah, it looks like the.
This guy.
Yeah.
How is Ansma bound? Is it through chains or is it through rope? Or
It's chains. You can break them.
okay, I'm gonna break the chains.
Great. Give me a strength check.
Oh.
Oops. 18.
Great. You break them.
I'm gonna kind of grab her as I'm assuming she kind of falls off the rack. She's completely like.
Yeah. She's expended all of her spell slots.
Right. And Christine is accidentally gonna use lay on
You-
hands.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Great. Yeah,
she,
you
like,
heal her
kinda
up a
like-
bit. So Vel, you have him, Ka or Aberil. Vel has this guy like suspended off the ground,
Yeah,
right? Held. with
Yeah, he's
telekinesis.
basically just like pinned up against the wall as I'm slowly advancing on him.
Ka's gonna go up to the guy and like try to hamstring him, like his legs.
Okay.
As he's pinned to the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
I'm gonna just cut his.
Oh, just cut his Achilles.
Yeah. So.
Oh, so he can't follow us.
Yeah. There's no running.
Great. You cut
Well,
him and he
it's not
screams.
killing him.
Ah! He says, "Oh, what is this? Get out of here!"
This is recompense, Vel says as he advances, and
You
his
kind
hand,
of
Vel,
hear
we have to
Ansma
go.
say, "Vel, is that you, Vel?"
Vel's hand bursts into flame as he's advancing on this guy.
Vel, we have to go.
Aberil, deal me some damage, Ka.
Oh, yeah.
Certainly.
Oh, yeah, you might cut his feet off.
Aberil fumbles with Toby as Toby sort of like maybe gets stuck in the doorway for a moment.
Oh,
And
I lost
like-
track of
like-
Toby.
Toby,
Scoot,
and
Laura!
I think that Toby is carrying Lori.
Oh, yeah. That'd be it.
Yeah, he has to kind of like talk him through how to work a door. Like a doorway that's too tall for him or too wide. Sideways! Turn!
Gong. What do you got?
It's 19, but I'm trying to like. I don't want to kill him. I just want to maim.
Like non-lethal.
Yeah. So
Non-lethal.
it's not lethal, but I don't want to knock him out either. I want him to feel it. Like, is there some way I can do that?
Non-lethal damage is still damage.
Yeah, you can still knock him out. He could probably like faint from
Yeah.
blood
Yeah.
loss.
I mean, but I feel like rolling high is more of a
I just feel like he's
competency
pinned
check.
there. I explicitly want to.
Okay,
do
I'll
this
let you do
thing.
it.
Yeah.
I'll let you do it.
You're
Okay.
highly
Great.
competent.
You don't kill
Yeah.
him. You just
Yeah.
you just cut his legs off real bad. Yeah. Great. He screams and devolves into just a blubbering pile of human waste.
Yeah. Asthma, make a note.
When Ansma says, Vel, is that you? The fire on Vel's hand is going to extinguish and just going to like go like this, and the guy's going to slam against the wall once and then fall down.
What does that deal? Like how much?
It doesn't have information for actually dealing damage with telekinesis in
Oh,
here.
then I'm
so-
gonna have to rewrite the
unless-
shit out of that spell.
I mean, yeah,
Uh-uh.
there used to be a way to like even just
Yeah.
crush people, and it doesn't appear to be in this
I'll
version
figure
of
it out. The
spell.
DM's guide has a table that I think it'll be real easy.
Okay, I'll read it more closely later too.
Yeah.
But
What level spell is it? It's a 5th level spell?
5th level spell.
Okay, great. So you extinguish your flame and you go the guy against the wall, and it probably deals like 40-10 damage,
Yeah.
and he's dead. And or he's unconscious at least.
I have something. Vel was not exactly pulling that. wasn't
That's one combat
trying
round.
to kill him, but he was kind of just
All right.
getting rid of him.
He's down.
And he's going to walk over to Ansma and kneel and go, I'm sorry.
What happened? They wanted me to confess to killing the king?
They
The king is
framed,
dead.
they framed Christine for something. Come on, we're going to get out of here.
Do you know
Vel's
where
gonna-
Christy is?
I think they took her up to the courtroom. It's upstairs. It's a ways away.
Okay, let's go.
And yeah, Vel's going to take Ansma's arm.
her in a
and,
pocket.
Yeah.
Kyle, give
Oh,
me
I could put her in a pocket.
investigate check.
With the semi-breathable air.
Do the Scott Pilgrim thing where her head is poking out the top.
Oh, I see. It's terrifying.
Where did I put it? Oh, 12.
Great. Kyle, you see a shortcut that if you climb up this, beyond this torture room, there's a wall that leads up to a courtroom. It leads up to the courtroom, but you have to scale the wall.
Okay, I signal to everyone. I'm like, Bird Thing's right. Bird Thing's right. And I point up to it.
Oh.
Yeah, that was just one to free answer.
How long has
Good,
this
good,
chase
good.
been going on? I'm trying to figure out if my telekinesis is wearing out or not. It lasts 10 minutes. Has it been?
I have 19 time units, which is like a combat round is one time unit. So
Oh, okay. So it
it's
hasn't
6
been 10
seconds,
minutes
so
yet.
No.
no,
Okay, so I still got telekinesis.
you guys
Good.
are just charging through this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
It's probably getting close though.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna try and climb the wall.
Okay, it's an athletics check.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
thank
there's
you.
lots of things, lots of.
We have you are still graceful on your feet.
Oh.
You have advantage.
Oh, so I have.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Auto's
Ah,
thing's
natural
still
20.
It's athletics or acrobatics.
Right.
Great.
29.
19
I'm
or...
going to- I'm gonna
thing
stand
we
as
have
to the
advantage.
side.
Hold on, hold on, guys, hold on.
So you have to come with us. Just hold still. And I'm gonna lift her gently with telekinesis to the top of the wall so she doesn't have to climb.
How's Toby doing on this? Otto's like, climb the wall, my friend. Climb, Toby.
Toby just kind of, as an air elemental, he doesn't really get climb, but he just kind of like, I picture him almost like ragdolling up it, like he
Like he hits it and just drags across the surface.
well, because like arms and legs aren't a thing to him, so he'll just like set his shoulder on one rock and then like pick his feet up. So
Great.
he's like
Yeah.
upside down, like almost like
I
a
think-
weird
I think
reverse slinky.
Otto's just trying
as he
to
goes
hold
up
on
the
to
wall.
Toby as he
That's hilarious.
as he
Otto's like hanging on to
21.
Yep, great.
And Lori also hangs on. Actually.
Yeah, Lori doesn't need. I'm not making. They
19.
won't slow you down.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I lift myself with
19.
telekinesis.
Natural
Yeah.
20, 29.
Okay.
21, yeah.
Sounds like everyone made above 10.
Yes.
I didn't roll, but
Oh yeah, you need to roll.
can I lift myself with telekinesis? I failed.
No, you
that,
get
was
a-
that was a. Oh, I get
advantage.
advantage. That's
Yeah.
right. Well, let's try this other one.
Hooray!
Oh, that's much better. 16.
Okay.
Oh.
Great.
Yay,
Oh,
advantage.
Yeah.
say. All right, here we are, the courtroom. This courtroom is practically a dungeon. You see that Christie is on trial for treason. There's a judge there who's pronouncing her. They have a sort of some guards to. Oh wait, let's see. 5, 10, 15. Okay, great. So she stands proud. You see that she's defending herself. She's saying, "I am not responsible for this." And the judge says, "The evidence is strongly against you. I think I'm ready to do my sentencing."
How many guards are there?
Objection.
Objection!
There's maybe only like 5 or 6 guards.
Okay.
There's one time unit worth of guards.
Oh, great. Okay. All right.
Or potentially 4 time units.
Where are they located? How close are they together?
So they're kind of. It's not a huge room. It's sort of like what if someone built a facsimile of a courtroom inside of like a dingy dungeon room. And so you've scaled up the wall, and you're up in this new area. And there may be. I would say that they're no more than. It's no more than like a 40-foot room across. And so the guards are maybe. There's maybe 2 on this. I guess there's 3 on this side who are maybe all within 10 feet of each other, and 3 on this side that are all within 10 feet of each other, and they're probably 30 feet away from each other on either side.
And the-
Christie's kind of in the middle, and then there's a judge.
And the judge is like at the end.
And you
like-
see that there's
Is he
stairs.
like on a podium or something?
Yeah, there's a podium that the judge is sitting on, like
Okay.
classic courtroom, and he has a big powdered wig.
Yes.
and the sort of he has like black and gray robes with a golden. He has a golden like a big mallet,
Oh.
like a thing.
Almost
Oh.
like a hammer.
Yeah,
War
like a
hammer.
big hammer.
All right.
War gavel.
Yeah, war gavel. There it is.
It's a war gavel.
He has a war gavel.
I'm just gonna write that.
It's not as nice as the Chief Justice's war gavel.
Of course not. He gets the nicest one.
Order!
That thing is a magic item. It can cast Zone of Truth and some other spells that I'm gonna look up later.
That is awesome. I love it.
Do we? Or wait, were we rolling for? Do we have an order right now, or is it just like
No,
whatever?
it's just kind of mob rules.
Oh wait, did the guards begin to approach us at all?
As you guys burst into the room, you kind of see like Christy turn around and goes, "Christine,
Objection.
like get out of here! They're trying to frame you. They want us to confess."
Well, we didn't do anything, so there's nothing to confess to.
That remains to be seen. Gavel, gavel, gavel. Guard, seize them all.
All right.
Stand back! The Admiral tears out a bunch of peppers.
Christy, duck!
Stand back, or I'll be forced to use these.
There's like there's silence in the room for a second.
It's like a gaggle of peppers. What would you call it? Like a big.
Like a vine?
Yeah, like a vine
Vine
of,
of peppers?
of odd-looking peppers.
He'll do it.
Oh, what were you gonna do?
I wanna know
Everyone's
where
just
this
like
is
in
going.
shock for a second.
While they're sort of confused at these peppers, Ka is gonna like slice into reality and appear behind the judge
Oh
and
yeah.
put his like sword right to the judge's neck and go, "Hello."
I knew this conspiracy. Everyone stand down.
Yes, fear the peppers.
Yes, that's the reason there.
He'll do it. He's crazy.
Christy goes, "Let's get out of here, quick!" Anastasia, she's in the tower. She and Lisbeth.
Great. All right, we're gonna go the side door. Is that
All right.
the correct way?
Well, we have to
go?
extract Ka from his situation
I'm still-
first.
Yeah.
I think
Still
we
holding
slowly
the judge
shuffle.
hostage.
We shuffle
Yeah.
slowly through.
Ka, bring the judge.
What am I gonna do with the judge?
Use him as leverage. I don't know. As soon as you walk away from him, he's just going to send the guards after us again.
Are we walking back through?
Okay.
Yes, come.
I'm going to back up with a hostage.
I guess like through.
Great.
I would say go through the room and then like when we get to the door, like shove him closed and like can we
Yeah,
lock
yeah,
the door
so we-
somehow?
Oh yeah.
Great.
Everyone will
let's
throw
do
the peppers.
that. Okay.
Yeah. So once we get through the
You're
door.
gonna back him. So you're
We'll
gonna back
find out.
everyone up to the door.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yes, everyone will be
I'm
next
gonna
to
say
the cop.
telekinesis has now run out.
Yeah, I was assuming.
Great.
Great. And I
So
say,
you back him up to the door.
Back him to the door.
As you are backing him up, he's cursing you like, "Curse you, Demarin!" And
And I will speak when
saying it.
spoken to, peasant.
you won't hear the end of this.
You're stupid.
I'll see
Right.
you. I'll
All
see
right,
your
so at
heads
the
on
door,
spikes.
and then
Look, it could be worse. We could have killed you.
I'm gonna
yeah.
signal like I'm gonna push him in.
Great. Let's do
Okay.
it.
So I grab his wig. I'm taking his wig, and I push him.
Great.
He's got those wispy.
I'm imagining in Pirates of the Caribbean, Swan's dad.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's that's
Hang
what I'm
him.
picturing.
Great.
Great. Iroh
He's
throws
really
the
good.
peppers behind the judge in the hallway, and as they hit the ground, they begin to crackle and spit off in different directions and burst into flames of create bonfire.
So this is the room that all the guards are in. You're throwing it into the courtroom.
Yeah, we push him back
throwing it
into
into
the
in like to like
It's just
the,
making like a
He's
fire
making
in
like
the
a ball.
doorway.
fire in the doorway.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, and it creates a 5-foot cube of flames. And we run. It like
Which
blocks the
side
hallway
of the
with
flames is the judge on?
The opposite side. He's not.
Great,
He's not
okay,
throwing it
he's
into
in
the
the
judge.
He's a
We
bird.
separated ourselves from them, and then
Yeah, and then created like a block.
You see the flames start to like catch maybe on some furniture around in the area as you guys continue on.
Where did you get Noddish fire peppers?
From Nod, of course.
But not, of course.
That makes
my
sense.
I ordered them by Raven.
You were just over there, right?
Yeah,
Nod and
yeah.
See? See?
I love it. Nodish 5 peppers. Done.
Lovely. Okay, so there's a long spiral staircase that's moving up towards the top. That was one more time unit. Okay, that's
How are we doing on time?
That's the final count. So as you guys are heading up the hallway, let's see. 22. Final count.
Okay, how'd we do?
Okay. So as you guys are
Please, for the
as you guys are
love
heading
of-
up
for the love
as
of
you guys are
God,
heading up
let's
the
make it.
Settle.
as you guys are heading up the tower, you can see that you're coming up to sort of like Anastasia's room. She's actually been moved to at the very top, like the top of the tower, right, like the highest room. And at the top, you can see that there is a large there's a large contingent of forces that are there up at the top. You can see that they are being led by the men you saw earlier in the green dragon armor. It's a row of 36 men, 36 pikemen, one full platoon, stopped in front of the door with their shields up and their spears pointed towards you. You can see the dragon standing off to the side.
I just got it.
Yeah.
We're
And,
saving the princess from the dragon.
Oh, okay.
and he
Well done.
and
Yeah. Sorry, I like just got it.
Where is the princess relative to them?
behind the door that they're guarding,
Okay.
They're guarding. Yeah.
they have a big door sealed. You can see that it's probably locked, and there's a large ring of keys on the dragon's belt. And he kind of turns to you guys and says, "Ha! I thought that you would show up. I was about to take the princess downstairs."
How many are there total? Like-
There's one platoon of 36 men.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so let's talk it out.
Give me, Christine, give me just an intelligence check. Okay,
1.
that's a lot of dudes.
Get out of the way.
1.
Yes.
Really?
Move
Like,
aside.
The one thing that I think I would like know. The one thing. A 1.
Them's the breaks. We're moving on.
He says, "I was about to take the princess downstairs to be executed for her crimes against her father and his memory."
Do we? I think we have a moment where we both look and lock eyes, and we're like taking our things out.
He says, "Keep your hands where I can see them, please."
I think the hands are already in the pockets.
I don't really see your leverage. Staff.
The pikeman platoon puts their spears down towards you guys.
Look, no one
guys are
needs to
standing
die
off a-
today.
This is the hallway itself is 30 feet. No, it's probably more. It's probably more like 60 feet.
Great.
60 feet, 30 feet wide. It's a
And
pretty
so
big hallway.
It's a platoon that's huddled.
It's a full
together.
platoon.
You
Yes.
guys are standing awful close together right there.
Can I just have a blessing of Nara? Can I just get one more roll?
No.
Roll with it.
All right.
All right. Last chance. Get out of. Stand down. Bad things. Up.
Please, don't force us. I don't wish to do this.
Charge! Kills them!
Last chance. All right.
Yeah.
I think
Gods
I
forgive me.
got
I'm gonna
nothing.
cast the spell I had ready.
What'd you cast?
Erupting Earth.
Okay.
All right. So, a 20-foot cube centered on the platoon
Okay.
is going to erupt. The stone is going to explode up from it. It's up to you whether that leaves a hole in the floor or not. But everybody in there makes a dex saving throw.
Okay. They have disadvantage on it because they are a collective.
Ah.
8.
Oh yeah. So they are gonna take 15, 20 damage,
Great.
and the entire 20-foot square around them is now difficult terrain, as there's rocks strewn all over the place
Okay.
and holes in the floor and stuff.
Before we go any further, everyone roll initiative.
Ah,
Oh, I really want to get something in there.
Shoot, 6.
14.
12.
Remind me when we do stand-ups like that to roll an
Yeah.
initiative.
Sorry.
That's
kinda-
okay.
Um,
I forgot.
Yeah.
I never know when they're gonna start.
Since Vo and I were RPing simultaneously
Yeah,
casting.
go ahead.
Okay. Great.
I think
Almost
we're-
at the same time,
We had a
Admiral rolls two what look like crudely constructed tin cans that have I guess some kind of like odd string like connected to them.
Uh-huh.
As he tosses them, they are crackling, and as they roll, and they reach the side of the contingent before exploding in a double fireball.
Double
A twin
fireball.
fireball.
It's not twin. It's a quicken spell.
Okay.
But they explode like grenades.
That's right, because you can't twin area of effects.
Okay. Someone.
So
help me.
I
you
get
can
a
quicken
what?
them.
I get a deck
Well-
save, right?
You get
There's-
a deck save. All within 20 feet.
I'll
Get
talk
hit by
about the rules of
a.
that later.
Why? What do you mean?
You can't quicken to cast 2 action spells because there's a rule that says you can only cast 1 spell and 1 cantrip a turn.
That is true.
Oh, is there really?
Yeah.
Okay. Then
So you could cast like,
one will be a fireball. One will be create bonfire.
there you go.
Okay.
Great.
So I will make a deck save first for the fireball.
6, 7, 8.
5, they'll fail.
Great. 9.
Yeah.
10, 11,
Same reason I
13,
can't
14.
double lightning bolt
15.
when I'm hastened.
Probably best.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Best for who?
for me.
Yeah.
30 damage to
Okay.
all within 20 feet, and then the closest 5 to the green dragon will receive.
They're all one dude.
Oh, okay, well, great.
They're a collective. They're one
Oh
monster.
my goodness.
Oh,
That's
even
neat.
the
Receive
Dragon Knight?
No, the dragon is separate.
The closest center within 5 feet will receive 12 extra damage.
Okay, so they'll receive an extra 12.
The cans roll and crackle and burst into flame. The huge flaming trough erupts amongst.
You see maybe a couple guys go down, but their ranks are quickly filled in. These guys are a well-oiled, trained machine. All right, give me some initiatives, people.
6.
Ooh, okay. I should say, does anyone have higher than 19?
Nope.
No.
No.
Okay.
Oh, not even Ka. Wow.
Great. Okay. So who's next? Who has after 19?
I have Ka probably has the next
I have
time.
11.
Oh, I have 13.
Okay. After 13? Or after 11, I mean?
8?
8. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Otto. Ka with.
I was 11.
Oh, you were. Okay, so it
Oh, we
should
got
go.
that surprise round. Oh.
Ka, Otto. Then what do you got, Christine?
6.
Okay, then Christine.
I imagine Ka was a bit surprised at all the crazy magic that just exploded. Like,
Okay.
"Ah,
Lovely.
don't want to run through that.
That's fair.
The dragon, you see that he has several spears sort of at his, several spears on his back, and he's going to take his first one and huck his spear. He's going to huck a spear at Vel.
I'm gonna. Am I standing next to Vel?
I don't know how. I usually picture you guys when you're just standing. You stand in this order, like this.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, okay. I didn't
I was
think
gonna say,
about
otherwise
that
I would
one.
do protection.
We should
why
see.
don't you guys
we need to
tell me
see
where you're
Pamela towards the
standing?
middle of the table.
I think being spread out like this is kind of fun.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
If
Yeah.
you want to do this, let's do this.
Okay. Here's a
Well, no,
spear
I can't
coming
do
at
this.
you. Ooh, critical.
Okay, well, can't do much about that one.
As his spear flies through the air,
Oh no.
and I roll double damage
Oh, no.
because I am.
Good night.
11 damage.
Okay.
Plus. Do I double my strength modifier on criticals?
No,
No.
just
Okay.
the dice.
So, 15 damage.
Ow. Well.
And then he's gonna huck one at Otto too.
Oh.
Well, I'm standing next to Otto, so I'm gonna do protection.
Great. 14, Otto.
Did you
No.
get did you roll for disadvantage?
Well,
I guess it doesn't matter.
it wouldn't
anyway.
matter. He would not make it.
How do you have? Do you have mage armor on or something?
I think. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to recalc that because of the dragon hide or something like that. We'll check.
Oh, right, because you were originally a dragon sorcerer.
Yeah.
Oh, so tell me.
14 might hit.
Okay, I'll
Let's-
have it hit.
Okay. But she used protection. Did you
So-
roll for protection?
He rolls.
Yeah,
rolls
and I
okay.
rolled higher than
disadvantage.
that.
Okay.
So, lovely.
We will check later.
11 damage.
Okay. a spear.
As he hucks a couple of spears.
Oh.
Great. And then he's actually going to like rush towards you guys, towards he's gonna sort of rush towards the Velka area.
The dragon?
Yeah.
Are,
Yes.
are the guards all still up and?
Yeah. So they are mechanically they are one gargantuan
Okay.
collective
They're up
I was just
there,
curious
right?
how they were looking.
facing towards you guys. Oh, they look fine.
Oh. It's like they're getting blown to bits, but there's still like so many.
It's like a
of them.
couple. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
A couple of guys have maybe been incinerated, but people have filled in their ranks.
Gotcha.
and
Oh God.
some
That's
people are
fun.
Yeah.
injured.
There is difficult terrain centered around them. 20 feet of it.
Okay.
Great. How far away are you guys from them? Would you say?
And we're probably still standing towards the doorway that we
Yeah,
entered
that we
from.
came in.
So
Right.
And I said, so you're 60, maybe 60 feet away.
about
They
yeah.
take
Is
maybe.
there any other way out of the
They're
tower?
pretty big, so they're probably 30, 40 feet away from you guys.
Is there any way out of the tower other than the door we came in?
No.
Okay.
There's maybe like some windows along this hallway.
I just
Ah,
need like
windows.
actual like pathways.
No. Great. Vel,
Oh,
as the dragon sort of runs towards you guys with his
yeah.
another spear in hand, and a shield.
Okay, I'm going to pull out. I'm going to reach into a pocket and throw a handful of ball bearings down at my feet. And then I'm going to point at one and it's going to fire straight at him. Give me a dex save.
Okay.
Catapult.
15.
That is a fail. He's going to take some damage.
I imagine
Hold
like if it
on.
misses him, it like flies into like the crowd of the soldiers and like.
Okay.
Just off against the shield.
Yeah.
He takes 16. Woo! 19 damage as this ball bearing just punches straight
I
through
mean,
him.
that's essentially a bullet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're essentially firing a gun. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Great. He sort of it rolls at him and he kind of hits it with his shield, and continues his charge move action. Or
Yeah.
oh, okay, you're gonna stay hold your
I'm-
ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna maybe start shuffling to a behind Christine orientation.
Okay, so you take your move to
Yeah.
move over towards Christine.
Like I imagine like you're.
Ka.
I'm also going to move towards Christine, and I'm going to pull out the Nara flail,
Oh.
and I'm going to, I don't know, light it on some of the fire that's all
Okay.
about
That's
It's all around us.
Yeah, and going to cast.
There's some tapestries that are burning.
Okay, yeah, and I just kind of hold it up, and I'm going to use it to cast Beacon of Hope.
What does that
What's
do?
that do?
So this bestows hope and vitality. Choose any number of creatures within range, which is going to be
Oh, I agree.
yeah. And for the duration, each target has advantage on Wisdom saving throws and Death saving throws, and regains the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing.
Oh.
Whoa. What is the math?
That smells so good.
It's a fifth level spell.
It just maximizes the die. It makes it so that the dice maximize on any healing spell
Yeah.
that happens.
Oh wow. Okay. That is awesome.
All right. The Nar flail is lit. You hear a slight buzzing sound, and maybe see like the celestial bees
Yeah,
that
to say
start
little
to
light bees or.
they start to buzz around it. Otto Aberil.
Otto Aberil sees this green dragon man approaching, and tosses a strange-looking orb of a crackling bottled storm. He probably says it too. Bottled storm. And yes. Throws this. It looks like a snowball with like a crackling lightning inside of it, and as it
Snow globe?
and yes, a snow globe. That's right. Not
Oh,
snowball.
neat.
And I think I get to roll to attack on this.
What is it? What's
What
his
is
value?
Chromatic orb.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's an attack roll.
Against the dragon?
Yes,
Great.
against the dragon. Great.
That's gonna hit.
Great. Yeah, what me? Oh, +4. Yeah. Wonderful. He takes plus. Oh, actually, I'm casting at level 3, so
Oh.
I need more. More. Wow. Math. 15, 16, 17, 3, 26 damage
Okay.
as the thunderous bottled storm thunderclaps within this hallway.
Great. You see him kind of like take a knee. Christine.
Christine is going to. She hasn't pulled out her sword yet. This whole time she's been carrying her shield, but she transfers her shield to her right
Yep.
hand, and as she pulls out her sword, it starts to glow and actually like.
You've been, for someone who doesn't know how to use her paladin spells, you've been casting a lot of them.
All right, I won't cast any this
Okay.
time. They're gone.
Thank you.
Yeah, you didn't count for them, did you?
No, I'm fine with you using them, but we just have a plot line going where you're learning how to use them.
Right. Okay, that's fine.
Um,
I just thought I might try them out. Okay, cool. I won't use it then.
Thank you.
I'm gonna pull out my sword, and I'm going to I'm gonna attack him while he
Great.
has a knee. He's prone, so I get advantage.
He's not prone.
Oh, he's just on
No,
a knee.
yeah, he's just hurting.
So 24.
That's gonna hit.
And I'm gonna use one of my maneuvers.
Okay.
So 10 damage. And he makes a wisdom check.
Is this charmed or frightened?
No.
19.
Okay, he makes it. Second attack. Ooh.
What did you try to do?
I tried to goad him,
Okay.
so like, you know,
I just-
get me.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you should
Role
say
play.
how you do that.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess it failed, so it didn't really work. So,
Right, but that's a nice chance for like a back and forth between you.
Okay.
So don't worry about it.
so I'm just trying to move combat along.
Yeah, that's all good.
So as she gets the first hit, she says, "Your battle's with me," and she's gonna go for a second attack.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Yeah. 26. And she is going to this time try to disarm him from his shield.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, from the shield.
14 damage.
Okay. And then
and you have to make a strength check against me.
a strength save or a strength check.
Strength check.
Okay. And do you make an opposed one?
I have a
12.
yeah. That's not gonna fail. I think it's 16. Yeah. So it's
Okay, great.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure if it's
so
probably be a
the
saving throw.
shield. He drops his shield and I like kick it
what is
like
it?
out of the way.
It's a strength check.
Strength check.
Okay.
Drops one item at their feet, and Christine's gonna kick it.
Okay.
All right, that's my turn. That's
Great. After you say your fight is with me, he's gonna say no, your fight is with them. And the pikeman platoon is gonna clamber over the 10 feet of difficult terrain, which means they're
Through the
going
fire?
to. Yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything with bonfire in terms of starting their turn in there?
or
no?
Yes,
Should
I
have
believe
the
there
card.
is actually.
There is, yeah.
Anyway, while he's looking that up, they're going to move through their 10 feet of terrain, and then they're going to move which is going to cost them 20 feet. They're going to move an additional 10 feet, so they're 10 feet away from you guys, right? Which is within range of their spears, as they level their spear line
So-
against you guys.
Each turn that they would have ended in the fire.
Okay, they aren't ending their turn in there, but
Oh,
okay,
it's
go ahead
ended,
and tell
okay.
us so we know.
They would have to make a saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, they might be big enough that they still are in there. Well, they're probably not.
They
We
probably
might-
They
wouldn't
would
move
all
It's weird that
make
you
it
can just
through.
walk through it and not.
They're
Get
all
hurt.
yeah. That's
It's ending their turn. That's the spell.
Yeah. They'd probably like leap out of it the first,
Yeah,
the first of it.
So, let's see. Christine, you're in front, right?
Yep.
So I got 4, 8, 9. So I got, I make 9 spears come at you guys.
Ooh.
I got 4 of them coming here at Christine. Let's
my
start
goodness.
That's
there.
less spears.
20 hits?
nope.
Okay, so 4 of them are going to come at you. One comes kind of close, but you block it with your shield while you sort of block all of them with your shield. Let's see. I got Let's see. I got 5 left, and I got 3 people. Let's go. I'm gonna say 2 for Vel, 2 for Otto, and 1 for Ka, because Ka hasn't done anything yet. So I'll do Ka's first.
Fair enough.
11, Ka.
Nope.
Vel, 21
Yep.
and 3.
3 misses.
Aberil, critical
I'm gonna use
Ooh.
protection.
for Aberil.
He'll take.
Apparently, I'm the only one.
The critical would hit. Yeah.
Okay, and 14.
That would hit. Let's just
Great.
say it would, because
Roll 2
I
for
think I'm a little bit lower.
Of those, since I'm using protection.
Do you have to use
It
protection
says
before?
it's a all it says is that it is
'Cause it
when a
doesn't-
creature you can see attacks a target other than you that is within 5 feet of you, you can use a reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll. You must be wielding a shield.
Okay.
That's all it says.
Okay.
Okay.
So
It's a fighting style.
yeah, so I think when I say I'm going to attack someone,
I have
that's
to
when you
say
need
it.
to say it,
Okay.
not when you see
I-
whether
Yeah,
I
you have to
hit
do it
him.
before
no,
the
I
attack
meant to
rolls.
say before you
Okay.
hit them. You were just like, okay,
So,
Ka's
yeah.
going. I don't want to. I meant to do it before you were supposed to roll.
So
yeah.
5 damage to Vel
Ow.
as one of the spikes hits you, and Aberil does 14 hit?
Yes.
So then 15 damage to you as 3 pikes
Oh.
stab you.
Ooh.
Oh.
And
Those are getting hurt.
that is their turn. We're back up at the top with the dragon. He is going to stand up. He's going to move backwards. He's actually going to not finish approaching you guys all the way. He's going to disengage with
Nice.
Christine and disengage and move back over to the side behind those guys. And he's going to say, continue your march forward. Break them against the wall. Vel, you're up.
Break you against a wall. Vel's gonna kind of be holding his
Stone
wounds
shape.
for a second, and then he's gonna pull out a.
You blew that.
He's gonna reach into a
Yeah.
pocket with his free hand and pull out a stick,
Oh.
and he's gonna break it right in the faces of the people that are advancing on him. A wave of sonic energy is gonna ripple out in a 15-foot cube in front of them. They're gonna give me a dex save.
Okay. Disadvantage. 2.
That's a big fail. Josh has all my d8s.
Here's one.
Yeah, I got him. Okay, so they're going to take 14 sonic damage, and they're going to be pushed back 10 feet, hopefully back into Otto's fire.
Ooh.
That probably
That
it doesn't
work?
matter because they have to end their turn
Yeah,
anyway. But
they would.
it's going to push them back 10 feet, just at least to a
Toby get a
section there.
turn?
Oh yeah, Toby's kind of just chilling there
I
too.
thought that
Toby
Toby
doesn't
can't do
have
I
any
think he's
combat
pretty
skills.
useless though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Toby and
doesn't-
Ansel,
can't
they're
do anything.
the
Yeah.
injured and the so we
Yeah.
kind of have,
Toby's
He's
protecting,
protecting-
them.
yeah, he's standing in front
Okay.
of the injured.
Okay, yeah, I'll have them get pushed back 10 feet, so they're 20 feet away. Otto, you're up.
Did I manage to
Um,
push back the entire phalanx?
Well, that's sort of the question. Is it
Oh,
would-
okay.
that's sort of the question.
Sorry for
game.
creating-
Game mechanic wise, you're right. You should shift them 10 feet.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe like 10 of them get pushed back, and then they like get moved to the back, and front people pick up where they were.
Right.
Right. So it
makes
sort of
sense.
like just shifts them. It's like a rolling thing. That's
Damn,
how
they're
I'm-
too disciplined.
That's my mental gymnastics.
They're too disciplined.
Great. Otto. He must just have a small bag of these peppers as he pulls out another vine and throws a large vine of peppers. Spicy feet.
Spicy.
And the peppers hit the ground, and it's a double bonfire of 10 feet. They spread wide and hit the ground in various places as they kind of light up into flames.
God. There's not much more place left to stand here, is there? Is there any way to put out the bonfires?
Um,
That's a great question. Let's take a look at that. I think there's,
While you're rolling damage.
yeah, I think there's burning
let's
here.
see. 5. Throw.
16. Oh, shit.
Creature must also make the saving throw when it enters the
26.
bonfire space for the first time in a turn.
Oh, okay, so that's this saving throw.
So it does burn them when they pass
Okay.
through it.
Did I
too.
make
that
a
makes
save
sense.
yet?
No.
You make make a dex save.
It doesn't
Is it say what kind of save it?
Dex save.
Or dex save?
14.
Nope.
Okay.
26 damage.
Doesn't say anything about stamping it out, although I'm sure. I don't know.
All right.
The contingent is
I don't
once
care
again
much about these guys.
swarmed with peppers.
Swarm.
Spice, spicy eyes.
Ah, these peppers!
They're so spicy.
You see the dragon is like, keep it together. The fire will be out in a moment. Skewer them with your spears, Christine.
Great. Christine's gonna. Are they all in the flames?
It sounds like there's 10 feet of flames. They're gargantuan, so they're big. So there's like
Okay.
pockets of flames. that
Great.
hit
I'm
them.
going to engage in a section that does not have
Great.
fire.
You're
so
gonna you're gonna charge the phalanx.
I mean, not charge it, but yeah, I guess yeah.
Yeah, you have to if
I
you want to
guess
break it. Yeah.
Yeah.
The hallway begins
guess
to
I'm
smell
gonna-
like stir fry.
So as you move out of, oh no, you're not moving out of their threatened.
No, moving into it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And you can move it within their threatened area as much as you want.
Yeah.
Great. So you run in with your shield and you push some of their spikes out of the way, some of their pikes out of the way.
I guess I'm attacking their
Yeah.
thing.
You're attacking them.
17 to hit.
17 hits.
That is 8 for the first hit. Second attack, 13 to hit.
Both of them hit.
Great.
You said 8 damage the first time?
Second one, I have 12 damage.
Oh.
And that's it. Oh, can I'm going to, so my first attack, I try to like just break as many of the spears as I can. And then my second attack, I'm gonna whip my shield around. I guess shield. And deal damage and try to like knock them back. So I guess it makes a dex save.
Okay.
Or sorry, strength or acrobatics.
Oh, okay. They'll make a strength save. Ooh, I should have given them advantage on strength saves, but I did not. 16.
Okay, that equals my strength.
So it passed.
So you passed. Okay, so they are not pushed back or moved or knocked
You
prone.
push a couple of them back, but they are able to keep their comrades in the front up
Great. That's
as
my
they
turn?
prepare their spears for another. Did I skip Ka?
Yes.
Oh.
Ka, go ahead and go. How did
Yeah,
I do
you're
that?
right. Oh, dang it.
I don't have that many dudes to deal with.
Where can I just get like a
Yeah.
better
So
understanding of the position for everyone?
they've been pushed. So you guys are 20 feet away from.
The
Christine is up here.
Right,
You
from
guys are back
soldiers.
here. The dragon is off to this side, and you have sort of this mass of armed.
Imagine it's like
Pikemen.
a square. It's like a square.
It
of
is
pikemen.
square. Yes, they're
so,
in
okay,
formation.
so the dragon is not
Phalanx.
in
Yeah.
like engaged in
No,
melee
he's
combat.
back
throwing
behind them.
spears.
Correct.
Okay.
This is tough for a rogue.
Yeah.
It's tough for
Yeah.
a fighter too. It's a lot of dudes.
Useless right
It's
now.
one dude.
Oh, they're just it's okay.
Yeah,
You're just,
it's one. It's one.
one group.
It's one.
it's one giant monster
Big-
skinned as a bunch of
Yes.
dudes.
Yeah, because I'm trying. This is my experiment for when we get into full range combat. How will this work? And I'll maybe give you guys control of some pike platoons and have my own pike platoons and a way to have a mass combat. But anyway,
Without it being terrible.
yeah, without having 15 guys that I'm like, you know.
All right.
What can I see? What sort of what is he armed with? The dragon guy.
He has spears and his shield, and that's
Not
pretty much it.
anymore.
Oh, he has spears. He probably went to pick up his shield when he disengaged.
Oh, well, are we talking like javelins?
Yeah,
Or,
spear.
Like throwing.
No, spear, like spear. Like 10-foot reach spear, like a big one.
Oh, okay. But has he been? I thought he's been throwing spears.
Yeah, he has a, I said he has like a quiver of them.
Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know what to do. I guess. All right. I'm gonna go try to fight dragon guy.
Okay. You're gonna, I'm assuming, carefully run to not be within range of the.
If that's
Spear
possible.
guys.
I don't know.
Yeah.
If in the space. Yes.
You enter there.
I can try to make like a save to do that if you want.
No, you're fine because you'll enter their threatened area, but then you won't leave it for a long time.
Right.
So
Got a
you won't
big
provoke
threatened
anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can run right on up to him.
Okay, great. Oh, and just so I have my sword in one hand and the flail in the other.
Okay.
So I'm holding the flail to do the concentration for that spell,
Great.
but I'm going to be attacking with my sword. So I'm going to take a swing at him. 20.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. That is 9 damage.
Ooh. Tell me what it looks like.
Yeah, so I just, he's sort of busy trying to like poke at the others. And so I kind of run around to the side and he tries to turn, but he's just not fast enough. And so I kind of come to the side and give him like a slash on the side of the ribs
What
there.
the fuck are you? Some kind of, excuse me. What the fuck are you? Some kind of halfling?
En français.
I forgot that he's Sherry. Lovely. Is that your no second attack yet?
No second attack. Yeah.
Otto Aberrell. No. We are back up at the top with the dragon because
There you go.
there we go.
Now we're on track.
Now we're on track. Great. So he's just gonna, when he says like that, what the fuck are you? He's gonna try to stab you, Todd, with his spear.
Okay.
He will make 3 attacks at you.
Whew.
Holy crap.
9 misses.
No.
The first one, tell me how it misses. He like stabs at you.
Yeah, he's gonna like stab down because I'm shorter, but I'm actually gonna like jump above it.
And then land on his spear. Like
Then
a
he'll
kung
come
fu
up.
movie.
He'll come up with another one. And 23. Does that hit?
Yeah.
For 11 damage.
Yeah, he's gonna like go into
Actually,
like
13 damage because he's using it with 2 hands right now because he doesn't have his shield on.
Okay, yeah, he's come up. He catches Ka on the shoulder. Doesn't quite hit anything vital because of. I'm gonna use my reaction for uncanny dodge there
Ooh.
to take 7.
And I got one more for you.
Okay.
21.
Oh,
Yep.
That's another 13.
Okay.
As you
Ouchies.
like dodge that one as he comes up in the air, but he like braces himself against the spear and he sort of like catches you on it in the shoulder. Ah! As he has you pinned in the air.
Oh, that's his turn. Never mind.
Val.
Val is going to kind of nursing his wounds, bring the staff in front of him and go, help. And the moon is going to go, and it's going to resonate with Ka's flail as it emanates healing energy. So the moon sort of just a bright flash for a second, and so the healing is maximized, huh?
Yes.
That means everybody gets 29 hit points back.
Yeah, that's
That's
it.
a tasty combo.
Yeah.
That's
I
the
have
stuff.
not taken any damage.
Can you describe how our wounds look as they heal up?
They all start glowing with sort of a silvery blue light as it just sort of seems to emanate from you, and then as it dissipates, the wounds are just scabbed over. And
Can feel
Outside
that
of
he's
this
touched
moment,
by
as this
Luna.
moment happens, the eclipse of Luna,
that's right.
Luna occurs. That's happening today, and so like the sun disappears behind the moon for a moment, or I guess for a couple of minutes, and it looks like it might as well be dark as night outside, with like a bizarre blue glow coming off of the moon. Meanwhile, the moonlight is seeming to like only come from this
Wow.
staff as it lights up this whole hallway.
Yeah.
Ka, you're up again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just take another swing. After like that's healed, I feel down. I feel a bit refreshed, touched by my god,
Your magic does not help you here.
reinvigorated. 27,
27 hits.
Oh yeah.
5 damage.
Ooh.
Great.
If you're dual wielding with finesse weapons, you can swing with the flail too.
I can't actually.
Oh.
And the flail's not a finesse weapon.
Oh. If you have a finesse weapon in your offhand.
All right. Great. Otto Aberrell.
Otto Aberrell Eberl pulls out a what looks like a large salt grinder and puts a couple crystals inside and begins grinding. And you see sparks begin to like leap out of the front of the grinder as they arc off of like nearby objects. Finally, a bolt of lightning shoots out
What
toward
spell
the.
is that?
It's firebolt. It's a cantrip.
Oh, firebolt.
And
Oh my gosh.
it arcs toward. I'm gonna roll to attack on that, right?
Who are you attacking?
It arcs towards the green dragon.
Okay.
Ooh. Go ahead. What do I do that?
Your spell attack modifier.
That's right.
Spell
11.
modifier plus proficiency.
11's gonna miss.
Okay, great.
It arcs.
plus,
yeah.
plus,
it's-
plus proficiency is going to be 14. if it
Oh.
matters.
You had wait 14.
Still miss.
Great.
It arcs up into the air as like the red pink, because I think the crystals are pink.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
so
yeah, fine.
the pink crystals, so it's a pink bolt of like
Yeah.
as it like arcs. So you have like a pink and blue light as it arcs across this room.
It like especially glows because it's dark now.
Yeah, exactly. But it
Whoa.
misses. It misses, and we have like an arc as it burns a line across the ceiling. Christine,
Great. I'm gonna keep attacking the like pikemen.
great.
So 2 attacks. 14 for the first one
Yes.
and 22 for the second.
Yeah, those are both gonna hit.
All right. First attack, 13 damage. Second attack,
Cool.
7.
7 for the second. Yeah, you cut down a couple of guys. Tell me what it looks like.
Okay. Christine is trying to break her. What she's trying to do is break their spears and knock them out. She's trying her hardest not to kill anyone, because in her mind,
Okay.
if she has to come up across these guards again, they're going to remember that she spared their lives.
Oh, interesting.
And
Okay.
It's going to be harder for them to kill someone who saved them versus someone who like killed their friends.
Okay. Are you
So
dealing lethal or non-lethal damage?
non-lethal
Okay.
to these pikemen? So she's trying to like break their spears with her sword and just like come around and like knock them out with her shield.
You have cut down a couple of people. You see that like a good number of them are burned. Another good number of them, while they could look like they could still keep fighting, it looks like their morale is starting to go. You can see like maybe a couple of people starting, but then you hear the dragon say like, "Stand firm, we will kill them."
And
It's-
as he says that, it's like, I don't want to kill you.
He's gonna make a charisma check to prevent them from disbanding.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That is a risk with these boyos. Oh no! They are going to disband, so they
Great.
become. You see that they break their formation.
If they start to run, are they going to start to run and try and get past us?
Let's
They become. Yeah, hold on. One thing at a time here.
All right.
They become 8. So it's sort of down to from 36. It's down to 8.
8 dudes?
Yeah,
Oh.
wielding pikes, shields, and wearing hide armor.
Okay.
It's kind of like it collapses as you cut down a few people, and they like back up. They're no longer in formation. They're just 8 ordinary dudes.
I'm gonna say, if any of them run, let them pass. They're just doing their job. I'm gonna turn back to the green dragon and try and like start to make my way towards him because I can see these men are like shaken and they want to like leave.
Okay. One of them, as you're walking through, is gonna make just a stab at you with
All right.
this pike. 20?
Nope. I'm going to repose him.
Big mistake.
Oh no.
27.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Uh, 19 damage. He's gonna try and get me. I'm gonna like, break his just boom, boom, with not even looking at him. Just like break his spear and knock him out.
And he
just
goes
keep
he
moving.
goes down.
That's
crumbles.
great.
All right, that
Spear
would be the
swipe, pummel smack.
platoon's turn.
I'm gonna
They
keep
are
walking.
they're gonna like after seeing this guy go down, they're gonna like sort of like drop their spears and like start to back up towards the sides of the room. And you can hear the dragon as we go to the top of his turn. He's just cursing them out and he says, "No, you idiots! Get
Yeah.
back here, you cowards!"
Actually, that makes sense. That eclipse is probably pretty
Yeah,
demoralizing
like
too.
think about it for like a minute. Like we have what? we have a bunch of fire going on. We blew up the terrain.
There's fire
now
everywhere.
an eclipse happening, like with the moonlight shining just from a staff.
It's like crazy demonic magic.
yeah, and then
in
like
here.
Christine is like walking through and just like not
Meanwhile,
even
while
looking.
he shouts this, he's still engaged with Ka. So he is going to. I got 3 more spear attacks for Ka.
Okay.
Here we go. 9.
No. Kyle leaps to the side.
10.
No, Kyle leaps to the other side. It's like, what?
16.
Wait, what does it match as a hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it hits.
All right, then on the last one, I'll roll for this one.
Yeah, so he goes left, then right, and then he meets me in the middle.
10 damage as
It's a cunning one.
he sort of stabs you, and you can just tell is starting to he's starting to wobble a little bit. He looks a little demoralized himself.
I uncannily dodge it from doing anything horrible, and it grazes my side, takes out a bit of a chunk there.
Cuts through your new digs.
Yeah.
No.
Val.
Fix him, don't worry. All right, let's bring it home. He keeps the staff kind of in front of him and straightens up and just kind of points a finger at Ka, and Ka starts to move supernaturally quickly as I hasten him.
Ka, you're up.
Finish it off.
Groovy. I'm gonna drop the flail
Okay.
and pull my dagger. And what does haste give me again?
So you get +2 AC, you get an extra action to do whatever you want with,
Great.
and you get advantage on dexterity checks and stuff.
Sweet. I'm gonna stab twice. Oh man, natural one on the first one.
All right. Yeah, you miss.
Okay. And stabby. Oh come on, 2 natural ones.
Shoo.
Wow.
Do you have with that second natural one, he's gonna parry your sword out of your hand
Damn.
Yeah.
That was
into the melter.
melt that one down.
Oh my god.
Fuck you, dice god.
Oh man.
Let's see. Do you have any offhand attacks or anything like that?
He dropped his other one.
All right, Otto Averill.
It's one.
Avril still trying to control what I imagine is this. It's kind of like the Ghostbusters beam.
As it is arcing across
arcing
the walls and
everywhere.
ceilings.
And he's still journeying. Natural 20.
Oh yeah.
Got control of it.
Let's see.
He managed to focus
Can I
the
grab some
beam.
D10s? Anyone? D10s?
Yeah, you got a critical, so that's double, right?
2 more D10s.
Spell attacks can crit.
Great.
Do you want more?
Can they crit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's
You want
great. That's great.
Hell yeah, they can.
Let's see. 16.
Who are you shooting?
8.
29.
I'm shooting the green dragon.
Oh, okay.
Was he 29?
Just from the dice.
Oh yeah.
Kind of
I don't think I had anything. 29. 29 from a critical firebolt.
Firebolt adds 0.
This is 29. Tell me how he goes down.
Great. The arc, by pure luck, just happens to as it's like carving through the wall, and it carves. I'm gonna just say it just drives right across his face. Just,
He split his helmet.
Oh my god!
Split his helmet in two as his head just kind of like falls
Remember
down
like
to the
in
ground.
Mystery Men when Captain Amazing gets psychofraculated?
oh! It's psychofraculated here.
Terrifying. I didn't
Yeah.
want him to die.
Oh, he's.
I'm pretty sure-
But he just killed him with a lightning.
I'm pretty
bolt.
sure Avril. Yeah.
You can't deal non-lethal
You
with
can't,
that.
no.
Yeah.
you can't.
With a
No.
crystal cannon.
No. He crossed the streams right into his face.
Also, these people are trying to murder us.
Yes. Yeah. It's
I know.
okay.
I'm,
okay.
I'm
All right.
thinking ahead though.
All right, I'm gonna suspend combat. You're
great.
at the door.
In shock, Avril
You
drops
see
his
a couple
device.
of like guards.
He
that are, like,
splits and Kaz on the other side, just like.
You see, like some of the pikemen are like either burning or as this room is on fire, and the eclipse is continuing.
Can you guys put out the fire? And Christine's gonna walk in.
Yeah,
She's gonna knock on the door before she enters.
Okay, it's locked.
Okay.
Allow
Christine,
me.
go break the lock.
Oh.
No, hold
All right,
on.
fine, fine.
What kind of armor is it?
It's a heavy
Do
steel
you want to
door.
break the lock?
What
Break
kind of
the
armor
lock.
is the Green Dragon guy wearing?
It is
Does it look nice?
it's studded leather.
Ooh.
Studded leather looks like a green dragon.
It's not dragon armor.
No, it's not made out of dragon scales. No.
No, but I don't know. It looks cool.
All right. It's a big, heavy iron door.
Okay, yeah. Once it's clear that it's locked, Fella's made his way slowly, carefully through all the difficult terrain. And he's just going to be like, allow me. He's going to just tap the staff on the door, like, and the entire locking mechanism is just going to, and the door flies open.
Cop puts his tools back in his pocket.
Anastasia?
The key in the key ring I described.
Oh,
earlier.
I
yeah.
should stop memorizing knock just so that Ka gets to open more doors.
Oh yeah, the keys were on.
You open the door. You have less than 39 time units. So Anastasia and Elizabeth Griffin Rose are there.
What?
He would have taken them downstairs, like you said, if he'd been too slow.
Okay.
Anastasia is there in the tower. You see that this room is very nice. There's fine tapestries and goods adorn the space. And she says, "Christine, what's going on?"
They
You can see that like she's shaken, and like her youth is like actually really showing in this moment, where she normally puts on like the air of like I'm a strong princess. You can definitely tell that she's like,
she's shaken.
yeah.
They were accusing me of killing your father, and cited a conspiracy against the throne.
But but of course it's not true.
Of course not.
No, that wouldn't make any none of this makes any sense.
Look, you're not safe here.
Right. We should go to Sheraton.
I don't think anywhere on Aeron is safe right now.
Lunim's favor will only last for a few more minutes, Vel says, kind of gesturing towards the eclipse. We need to get out of here.
We can go to Sheraton.
No, Anastasia, you don't understand. Nowhere is safe. Your uncle has taken the throne. He will kill you.
No, the Griffin.
It's a good start.
Elizabeth Griffin Rose says, "No, my father is absolutely not going to stand for this.
They killed your uncle.
All the more
All
reason.
the more reason. Yes, this is these trumped-up charges. They're ridiculous." Anastasia says, "Yes, if we can go. If I have any hope, if I leave, then the throne is gone. If I go to Sheraton, then we can mount a resistance. We can take the throne and depose King Carmel for being the usurper that he is."
Okay. Do we still have that the red like shoes?
The red shoes?
Well, like how you like do the stuff on the stairs. How we don't take fall damage.
No, that was only my head.
I thought we just all jump out the
Afraid.
window.
Yeah, I don't have enough juice left to get
No.
us
Yeah.
all down to
We
the ground floor.
We will have to go back through the castle then.
I can. Well, hold on. How many of us are there?
There's a lot.
Let's see. I could get
There's also-
1, 2,
There's
3.
Toby.
Yeah, I could get
What would Toby be
5
able to
people
do?
down
Well, he's a
safely,
steam elemental.
but
I don't know if he could do much though.
You got the 4 of you guys plus Elizabeth plus Anastasia,
Yeah, that's a
Ansma, Lori, Christy,
yeah,
Toby.
I could do maybe 5, but then we'd just be splitting up, and they would be easily
Yeah.
picked
Okay.
off.
So we had to make our way back through the castle.
All right.
Okay.
I do
All
have
right.
that.
We need. Let's get you guys to Sheraton.
I have that portal
Let's go.
thing in my sword, but it would break my
We'll go
sword.
down. We'll go
I'm
down
not
to the
gonna
dock.
do that.
Okay. All right. You're gonna have to tell us which way. Let's go.
This way. You guys go down. You make a path through the castle, hiding every so often as some guards come through an area
Now that I think of it, it's a little ridiculous that we've been able to sneak with Toby following us this whole time.
You guys were half sneaking, half just like, it's like more like James Bond.
That's true, yeah.
It's like rushing through, knocking a guard out.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
So you continue that for a little ways. There is there's a moment. Give me a perception check, everyone.
Natural one.
17.
14.
Val, you hear the sound of what sounds to be a large number of troops coming your way.
I hear a large number of troops coming our way.
All right, is there another closet? That we
There
can
is.
hide
There's
in?
another
Great.
closet.
Let's all hide in the closet.
That must be a big
The big
closet.
closet.
It's like a room. It's like a walk-in.
Okay. Great, go
Um,
hide.
all right. Give me stealth checks, everyone.
Does Toby make a stealth check?
It looks like Christine's gonna.
19.
Yeah, I'm gonna give us away.
Okay.
22.
All right. You guys are hiding in the
5.
closet.
Ooh.
You hear that you can kind of see through, like if someone's looking through the crack in the door, you see that it is two. It's 2 platoons worth of pikemen,
no.
led by Marco Suister.
Get a.
You see, you as you're shifting, Christine, like your armor makes a clink, and Marco walks over to the door and opens the closet door, and he looks at all of you guys, and he very quietly says, "Christine, you saw I was looking for you. I swore an oath to follow the orders of the king. I had no choice. He's here. He has my family. I couldn't.
Just give us a head start.
I swore an oath, Christine. You know how important honor is to me.
I know. But please.
They're not in here. Let's check the next room." And he gives you one last look. And closes the door. And you can see a couple of guards kind of look at him like, "What are you talking about?" He says, "They're not here. Let's go. I think I heard them in the top of the tower." And after a few moments, they leave. The rest of the way out of the castle is fairly uneventful. You continue making your way down to the. What's your plan? What's your escape plan? You're out of the castle.
All right, I'm saying get down to the docks, find a boat.
How are you gonna get down to the? I guess the question is, once you're leaving the castle, how because there's guards at the
Oh,
front of
wait,
the castle.
I feel like at this point, Avro says, I have an idea. And he turns to Toby and he says, "I'm sorry, my friend. You need to save us. Run through the town. Make as much noise as you can."
Toby.
Toby looks at all of you guys with his like unsmiling face, and he kind of like does like a Toby like bow, and he wiggles a little bit, clang, 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 and then
Kind of
he's
gives him a boom, boom, boom.
then Toby starts to like rumble, and there's like the pots and pans like "Toot," like steam, and steam is like echoing out from everywhere, and he goes boom, 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 boom. Starts trying to do the sound. "Toot, toot." You hear people going, "There it is! There's the golem! After it!" And you see like people with swords, and they're no longer trying to stab him with spears. They have hammers now. You see them start to like beat his pots with his hammer as he runs through the town. Toot, 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 toot.
Charge on, noble steam contraption.
As
Charge on.
but it clears the way for you guys.
There's that dead fisherman's boat at the dock.
That's right.
Not all gonna fit in the little fishing boat.
It was pretty big as a barge.
Oh,
wasn't
it was?
I'll say it's big enough.
But it was
Great.
like-
All right.
It's a fishing boat. It has to be kind
Yeah,
of big.
kind
haul
of big.
in like
Hauling fish.
All right.
hauling fish.
Yeah.
We all head to the dead fisherman's boat.
Yeah.
Who
we
knows
should-
how to sail?
Nope.
I know how to move water under us.
Well,
By the way,
actually,
Jamie is nowhere to be found.
Yeah, as
Yeah.
we're running, I'm going to try him on the stone one more time. Jamie, if you're still alive, we're running to the dock.
As you as you guys are getting, you don't get any response.
I can't get Jamie on the sending stone.
Shoot.
Don't worry, Jamie's got this.
I hope so.
If anybody's able to get out of this situation,
Yeah.
it'll
Alright.
be him.
Would I mean, I came on a boat. Would I know anything about sailing?
Yeah.
I'm not a pilot.
That's true. That's true. You are a sailor.
Yeah, but I'm not
Yeah,
a
so
pilot.
you know enough.
so-
But you know enough to do this boat.
So I can
this
work it
fisher
some
boat.
more.
Yeah, we
feel
got
like
it
we
to the
get-
dock in the first place.
Yeah, that's true. Well, this is not on the. The bay is fine. It's the Sherry Wine
I'm
River.
talking about open.
Are you guys like disguising yourselves in any way? Because there's going to be people on the wall that you're going to have to sail out.
Oh.
Nope.
Uh,
I can. In no way we can, right?
I mean,
Um,
I don't have anything.
Penelope, I had like we could go make Penelope make us clothes.
no, there's no time. No, Christina's just going to.
Try to just hood up and. All right. It's enough.
Cop puts on the judge's wig.
As you steer this barge, you steer the barge out through the castle as the bells continue to ring. Your friends with you as you kind of like collect yourselves. Ansma like looks at her two missing fingers, but Lori and Christy are Lori's beat up, but
Yeah. Christine's
Christy's
gonna
Christy's
like
unskinned.
kind of take on the almost the handmaiden role, and like making sure they're okay and like what do you need and like really like helping them like recover.
Anastasia is gonna like get to the back, is like gonna watch the back of the boat as as there's like a small fire now that has started from the bonfires up in the top of the tower as it's on fire, and she says, "I guess that's probably some good news. Well, it'll be a little while to Sherryton, and then once I'm there, then I guess I'll start doing what I can to take this place back."
I'm sorry, Anastasia.
It's not your fault, Christine. I thought that my uncle always had some kind of. He always thought that it should go to him, and especially when my father never had a son. But when it became clear that that was not my father's wish, I just didn't think that he would kill him. I thought that this fight would be years away. I thought there was time. But
Men-
I guess that's how he one-upped me.
Men do some crazy things for power.
Well, we're going to have to do some crazy things ourselves if we're going to get it back.
It's true.
Speaking of crazy things, I think it would be best if you guys laid low for a while.
I agree.
There's plenty of places in Sherryton you can stay while I build up my forces and see what Anton is going to do if he thinks this is possible. I would suggest that you guys get as far away as possible from here, because while I might be safe, there's
Since we're headed south, maybe it's time for me to go back to the homeland.
Enzma says, "Vel, are you sure?"
I've been putting it off for too long. Says he thinks of the 2 letters in his Don't worry, Ansma, I'm not. You're still my shadow. We'll work on some alternate incantata and
Yeah.
don't worry too much about this. And he kind of pats the side of her head where she's been shaved.
Yeah.
We'll work it out.
Almost forgot about that. I guess we'll see what awaits us when we go home.
There's definitely some things that I've been putting off for too long.
End of session.
I'd like to imagine that as we're pulling out and there's like, I don't know, there's I don't know if there's like guard stations or a wall or whatever with people watching on. Like everybody hid under a tarp. And Khan is like on the bow with the wig on, and he's kind of like hello,
Vote Menders League.
Menders League, and yeah, they just cut her off into the.
With that image.
That image we leave us for today. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll have another exciting episode of Threshold in 2 weeks. Hope you enjoyed that one for kind of a big episode. But thank you guys, and we'll see you next time in the Homeland. Check us out for questions, comments, and concerns tomorrow. See you guys.